Hi, hello. I want to plead that you watch this video till the end. If you don't watch till the end, you will misunderstand what I am talking about in this video. Thank you and God bless you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? God bless you. I know that it is no longer news to you that Jeremiah's water factory or Miracle Water Factory has been sealed by NAFDAC. NAFDAC is a National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC. So they are overseeing the quality and the properliness of things that we consume. So in the wake of his trouble and struggles with a very dark black man who, on his own actually threatened the NAFDAC people after himself went to their office and they confirmed that Jeremiah's products were never registered, even though that Jeremiah claimed that his miracle soap has NAFDAC approval and registration and validation rather. And I didn't even know that there was a kind of a launching that was made, a gathering that was made in order to set in motion the introduction of that soap. And now I understand why there are so many bloggers that are, defending these people, because we found some bloggers that were there. And I guess somebody told me that they are paying some people actually to create contents for them, and here we are. And that's the reason why when we come out and we speak the truth, some shallow-minded people will say we have been paid. I didn't know that some persons are on their payroll, all right? So they distributed that soap to people who are in their good book.
And I have the soap. The soap that is causing wahala problem. The soap that is causing problem on social media.
Give me another one.
And I have the soap.
Maybe I give to the king of Dubai.
And I have the soap.
The Emirates.
I'm not the honorable 28 powers. And I have the soap. Yes. It's not 28 powers. You only soap have your power on you.
The soap.
Only the soap. Yes. Congratulations to Mother. The first blogger that have the soap.
Give me soap.
You don't want lots of it?
Hassan, where is the soap? When I give you. The king of United Emirates.
That is oversight of the prophets, prophets of the prophets. Oversight in the money in there. Everybody. Too much. It does that. The problem is that you can never be a poor prophet, because it is written that I have blessed my children to go and multiply and to be great and the biggest. So who you become only billionaire? It's someone who will be billionaire.
We shall be billionaires.
This soap, Papa, this soap is like a soap, but a hand and body soap, and the mouth that has spoken about the soap, and the mouth that spoke what was on the mouth. He said that I am putting a word on your mouth, and that person is only Jeremiah. That Bible says that God has put a word into your mouth.
Love you.
Now I tell you, the soap is ordinary soap. But what I used to back it up, go and use it. God of Jeremiah will show you a miracle. Let God prove himself to your life. In Jesus' name. That's soap. Today, I have a lot to tell you about the soap on Monday. If you share, you never walk. Yes? If you see anybody don't use the soap, that one is condemned. Yes, Papa.
Si vous partagez avec quelqu'un, c'est déjà condamné.
Papa, are you present? I want to ask, how many times will you use the soap? For 1 week? 3 times? You use it 3 times? 3 times? 3 nights? The time that you want to use 3 nights and wash up for 2 weeks. When you are using it, you must pray. You must cry to God with pains. All these items with pains. God, yes.
Daddy, please, I want to ask on behalf of the ladies. If you are seeing your monthly flow, can you use the soap?
Your what?
As ladies, I'm speaking on behalf of the ladies. If you are on your monthly flow, can you use that soap?
Let your act should not disturb you. This is a spiritual item. That's it. I said, go and use it as I say. Your prayer has to do with this. 3 nights.
Avec la famille. Vous allez utiliser pour 3 nuits.
3 nights.
3 minutes.
I will tell you about the time that when you use the time of the flow and that flow and time of meeting with woman on Monday nights about the perfume.
So, but eventually, now the case that they have in court, the 1 billion naira lawsuit that Jeremiah slammed on BDM. Now, I don't know whether they are beginning to run, whether they are beginning to slack over it. You see, one good thing is that a lot of us are learning lesson. There are people who are there, they know that they are doing the wrong thing, but they don't want anybody to talk about what they are doing, to speak against what they are doing. You see, they would have wished that everybody would just be silent and be taking in the things that they are doing. You know, if not the kind of support that the young man received, actually, because a lot of lawyers volunteered themselves to be part of the suit free. So at some point in time, Jeremiah came out, said he has forgiven the young guy. But he's talking tough. VDM is talking tough. So they went the last court session. Jeremiah's representatives did not come. His lawyer did not show up. And when eventually he was asked what happened, they gave some kinds of
so we'll be right back to
excuses.
some messages to the video.
Everybody knows that as at the last sitting of the court, the position is that all the pending applications, which include their motion for interlocutory injunction and our own motion too, to stop them from selling unlicensed, unregistered, and unapproved products, is slated for today for hearing. But unfortunately, we are in court today, and the counsel to the church, counsel to Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufuyi, failed to show up, and he did not even send a letter to the court. The only representative of the court of the church informed the court that the counsel is out of town. One would think that a case of this magnitude, that everybody takes serious, including the parties and the counsel thereto, a lawyer will not show up. A big firm of path legal of Mr. Samuel Nseke, who has many counsel in his office. No representative came from that law office. And we consider it that a game of hide and seek has started, and we will not condone that. And that is why we asked the court to grant us a cost of 200,000 naira. But in the opinion of the court thought that this is the first time they are seeking an adjournment, and the court did not award the cost of 200,000 naira. And as we all know that this court is a court of a vacation court. So the vacation ends next week. So the presiding judge has now returned the case file to the chief judge for reassignment. So the Honorable Chief Justice of FCT will reassign the case file to another judge, another justice of this court, FCTI court, for hearing of all the pending applications and the substantive trial. So as of today, there's no definite date for coming back, but the case has gone back to the chief judge, who will now give it to a regular court that will hear the case from the beginning to the end. So we get another date from the judge where it may be assigned. So that is the latest development. That is where we are.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so very much.
Immediately after
Alright,
VDMs.
good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the End Time Truth Television channel. We urge you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell icon by selecting all, so that the next time we upload a new video, you will be among the first persons to be notified by Google. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, shalom.
Himself. We'll be right back.
Wetin dey happen o? My lawyer don reach court now. See wetin happen for court o. There's don dey act as if na hide and seek. You understand? They are not taking the court serious, which doesn't make any sense. They are treating the case, they are doing the case as if it's a child's game, you know, And like my lawyer say, like an hide and seek. We cannot take that now. Don't say when they sue that 1 billion, if you say, guy man, go just day, maybe I go dey shake, I go dey do get. Now, time for courts don't reach now. No show. Una go show for that court. Una go show. When I meant you all gonna learn, you people will learn. And also, NAFDAC guy, I just take side till they watch you. And they watch you. You see this game where you won't play? I know the game pass you. You understand? The kind game on I won't play, on I won't look for way. It be like, no, make I use allegedly. I mean, it be like, say, I am the English. I am suspecting that you people want to quickly go and arrange one kind NAFDAC and go and drop it and make it look as if, now, Mola, don't worry. I get the products now. It did. When, whatever move you people are planning, I did ahead. I am 10 times ahead of you. You think me protesting in your gate, you think I don't know what I am? Mr. Freda and Beatrice, I am just watching you. All this game, I am familiar with this game. So, more than something they use also hide and seek. You people should come to court, please. Like I said, you're gonna learn, and you all will learn the hard way. Don't play. If I say you don't see vision, say, in case no go favor you.
When I heard this, I said, okay, now VDM have spoken, his lawyer have spoken. Why is nobody speaking from that of the Mercy Land? What is going on? Why is everything? Until I came across the representative of the Mercy Land. So the person with the sent go court. So this is what he have to say about the lawyer who could not come. We'll be right back.
Pastor Santos Ume, okay? So I'm one of the church administrators representing the Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry. So the case today have been pleaded for stand down because the subsistence council to the Christ Mercy Land, which is the second counterclaimant, is not in the court today because as of yesterday, he went out of Abuja to Asaba to save life because his attention was unavoidably needed because an operation to save life was asked for, and he is the only one that needed to be signed. Without that authority, that life might not be saved because he needs to sign authorize the operation. So that made it possible for him to move. So unavoidably, his presence is really needed. So, but because of the seriousness of this matter today and his full respect to the court, he is already on the way. He left Asaba today. He entered the flight. He's already from Abuja airport coming to this court. So because of that, I pleaded with his consent for court to stand down the matter, at least for over 30 minutes, because he's already very close to the court. Though the other counsel refused and claimed for a cost of 200,000, but the court in their magnanimity and in their way of justice, knowing fully well his absence was to save life, dismissed that demand for 200,000, cancelled it in total, and no claim, no money, nothing should be paid for it. He didn't go based on his own business or any other thing, but he went because he went to save life. So the court stamped down the matter for minutes for him to be here. So all the proceedings and everything that's supposed to be for today is standing down, waiting for the arrival of the subsistence council of the second counterclaimant, the counsel to Prophet Jeremiah of the Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry. Yeah. I've been standing down for 30 minutes. According to the judge, the case been standing down for 30 minutes. After that, if not able to reassign, because I pleaded for stamp down. So the judge consented, but he said, wouldn't that 30 minutes, because it's almost the last case. So he cannot be sitting with it. If not, reassign for other, which the other counsel was pleading. He objected to that stamp down. So that made the judge.
So after these guys gave his own 2 cents and addressed the press why he thought that their lawyer did not come or what they thought must have played out. So before I even raise my voice to judge him and say, how dare you? We give you time to prepare. Is your lawyer this, that? Unfortunately, the lawyer arrived, but after the court case have closed. So I want you guys to hear his excuses and the reason helicopter tumble and the flight crash and he swim across every ocean to attend that court hearing. We'll be right back.
My name is Samuel Iheseken Jr., the counsel to Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufunye. Thank you very much. Yes. In respect of today's matter, quite incidentally, for personal reasons, I could not make it to the court promptly at that 9 o'clock. I was on transit on air, and for some medical reason, could not be able to attend the proceedings promptly as I ought to. And because of the sensitive nature of the matter, it's very important. I wrote to the court to bring it to the light of the court of the circumstances for a standard where the court in its wisdom, the court is a court of wisdom, actually choose on the application of the counsel for Martin to say, otherwise known as Very Dark Man. On the application, he sorted for a cost of 200,000, giving the court very funny and very flimsy excuse. With all due respect, the court rejected that award of cost because I've been upright and my character from the beginning of this matter has shown a lot of prudence and prompt prosecution. So the court declined that, and we should also understand that this is a matter that was originally assigned and set for the FCT High Court Vacation Court for the period of August to September. We're already in September. The courts are the vacation courts. I think they have less than 6 or 5 days. We have a lot of sundry application on our part and on the part of the defendant, Martin Sose, otherwise known as Very Dark Man. However, there's an interesting twist to this matter. The last date, I was served some court processes, which I've actually responded to, the light, and we discover a lot of discrepancy in the documents displayed, alleged, and relied upon by the defendant in this matter. So we are going to be having a trial inside a trial, in the sense is the purported receipts, which I'll make available to the press, that Mr. Martin Sose alleged to have used to buy the said spiritual item. We have discovered that those receipts, more particularly 1527 and the other one in the numbers, we have discovered that the receipt in question actually do not exist in any ramification. Is actually from wherever he has got it from. The implication is that receipt is altered and it is forged. I've made the receipt available for the press. The police have done an intensive investigation on the matter. The forensic report, I believe by now, should be out, and that we have bring before this court. We have filed it as a process and display the particular characters of that receipt so that the receipt is not just altered, it is forged. It is forged by the defendant in order to clothe him with the locus to sue in this matter. And two, he also lacks the jurisdiction to enforce any provisions of the NAFDAC Act on anybody whatsoever. He's not the Attorney General of the Federation. He has no vice. He has no competence within the meaning of the NAFDAC Act. So everything he's actually doing in this regard is a charade and is condemnable. Thank you.
So now my question
Me
is,
personally, the only
does
thing
it mean that the lawyer does not have a chamber where somebody could have at least represented him? Because no matter how sudden the appointment he went home to honor, or the situation he allegedly went home to save, no matter how urgent it was, I believe that there should be somebody that would have to stand in for them. And Jeremiah is a billionaire. I shouldn't think that he's only having one lawyer, to represent him in this kind of case. So nobody knows what they are doing. But then, beyond that, there are some reactions over the recent ban or the sealing of his water factory. They have come out, and I question the kind of people that he is actually using.
The founder of Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministries, Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, has raised allegations against Martin Otse, popularly known as Very Dark Man, on charges of forgery. He made this known through his counsel at the FCT High Court, Maitama, where he said that Very Dark Man forged the receipt of some spiritual items, which he claims to have bought from him. Celestina area has the details.
At the resumed sitting, counsel to the plaintiff was absent from court. Counsel to the defendant expressed his disappointment over the absence of counsel to Mr. Omoto Fufeyin. He prayed the court that Mr. Omoto Fufeyin be fined the sum of 200,000 naira and sought to serve the counter claim of his client on the representative of the church in court. These prayers were rejected by the judge. Presiding Judge Justice Iheme Owunsu, in a short ruling, held that the case file be forwarded to the Chief Judge of the FCT High Court, Maitama, for reassignment to another judge, as she is sitting as a vacation judge.
This court is a court of a vacation court. So the vacation ends next week. So the presiding judge has now returned the case file to the chief judge for reassignment.
Arriving after the proceedings, counsel to Mr. Motofufeng gave reasons for his absence from court. He alleged that very dark man forged the receipt he used in purchasing items from the church.
Yes, in respect of today's matter, quite incidentally, for personal reasons, I could not make it to the court promptly at that 9 o'clock. I was on transit on air, and for some medical reasons, I could not be able to attend the proceedings promptly as I ought to. So we are going to be having a trial inside a trial, in the sense is the purported receipts which I'll make available to the press that Mr. Martin Sose alleged to have used to buy the said spiritual items. We have discovered that those receipts, more particularly 1527 and the other one in the numbers, we have discovered that the receipt in question actually do not exist in any ramification. It's actually, for wherever he has got it from, the implication is that that receipt is altered and it is forged.
The chief judge of the court is expected to assign the case to a new judge who will fix a new date for hearing.
So you can see what's happening right
now.
now.
Press release to confirm all what I talk. You understand? It's now time for Papa to go and learn the hard way in court. Now then carry me go court. So all eyes will be on the court. And also there are some things that I want to point out from the press release. You understand? Now, before I point out those things, I don't hear rumors, a very dark man, forged signature on a receipt and blah, 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 blah. When I'll tell NAFDAC whether NAFDAC receipt to na forge and everything, then that's not a problem. But let me point out some things, yeah? So from NAFDAC press release, it says, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, informs the public about illegal, number one, illegal production and sale of unregistered miracle water and soap by Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, Delta State. This product falsely claimed, that's lie, falsely claimed to be NAFDAC approved and being advertised with unverifiable healing properties, including promises to cure barrenness. NAFDAC has received numerous petitions and launched an investigation into these deceptive activities. They say receive the petition. Just write receive from very dark man anyways, but no problem. Despite attempts to engage with the ministry, the organization has refused to cooperate with NAFDAC investigation. The products include miracle water and River Jordan water are not registered with NAFDAC, and their production violates regulatory guidelines. NAFDAC has sealed the factory linked to the production and continues its investigation. NAFDAC advises the public to stop purchasing these unregistered products and warns faith organizations means churches, other churches where they sell all this water and other things. Anyways, let's move on. Warns faith organization against illegal production and sale of unregulated items. The agency remain committed to ensuring public health, safety, and we continue to take action. Now, reading all this, let me play this video.
People ask, Jeremiah want to use miracle soap, this one. Everywhere, I wonder, are you not tired of suffering? Now listen carefully. This soap, NAFDAC approved, NAFDAC number. Is this soap? I am not from the company that approved NAFDAC number. Why I'm using it? Because my own to just send the word of God. I use it. I succeeded with it. Something you don't know quite.
Imagine the audacity to advertise lies as a pastor. Imagine, how are you different from the ordinary Yahoo boys and the scammers that we have? Imagine the audacity to advertise lies. Now I'm talking about NAFDAC so that it will make people believe that, okay, your stuff is authentic, you know, NAFDAC approved it, miracle is there so that you have more people to come and buy it, not knowing that it's a lie. Man of God, a lie. Why? It's a lie from the pit of hell. Big lie. Well, EFCC, people need to go after that man because it's a financial crime there. Does he even have schoomer? Does he have schoomer? And also FIRS, if he's selling it, if he's selling it, he should be paying tax, like giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Do you understand? The one we're supposed to give God, I'm going to down, but give it to Caesar what belongs to Caesar is paying your tax. Do you understand? This is obtaining, at the end of the day, so I said now, obtaining other false pretense now. If you really only can look and deep. If you want to look and deep, this goes to show you how daft a lot of Nigerians are now. Because first you can't call it title, say soap will cure you from suffering. How? Now you still get poor members. How? Now people still there for hospital. How? Now we still get sick, I will still get deaf. How? Well, I don't carry me go court. You should present yourself in that court too. All eyes on the court. Want to know what happens in that court. I want to wish myself that we lose. I want to see the faces of the people. I want to just understand what's going on in this country. Do you understand? Now, yes, NAFDAC are saying they don't want to cooperate. Obviously, maybe if you don't use the influence now. Do you understand? FIRS need to go after him. Now, if for the people that are thinking, okay, he's talking, it's a miracle substance, it's a spiritual thing, he's not supposed to sell it now. When you're selling it, that means you are starting to make profit. And when they're selling it, it's expected to work. If I buy AC with my money, it's meant to chill. I don't need faith to make my AC work. If I buy a new car, I don't need faith to make the car move. If I buy bulb, I don't need faith to let the bulb lit. Once you are paying, it's meant to work. I bought the product, it didn't work for me. I was suffering. I bought it, it's suffering, no work. I said, okay, maybe no work for me. Let me take it to the blind people. Let me take it to like the physically challenged people. Let me cure their own suffering. It also still didn't work. The healing water, I bought it. The pool of Bethesda, I bought it. All those things, I bought them. It didn't work. But then again, if they say it works and I'm lying, there's no problem. You people know me now. My mobility is strong now. I get them. I want to bring all the physically challenged people. I'll bring them to court. Just heal them and they can jail me for life. Do you understand? Heal like 30, 40 of them. I'll be happy. Do you understand? I'll be happy. Then they can send me to jail. If not, you're going to learn. And you're going to learn the hard way. Like I said, if you come for me, you are the victim. If I come for you, you are still the victim. Don't play it. Also, me 1 billion. This is going to shake me, shake.
Look at some reactions.
Court case.
It's strange enough. One of those that collected soap and who has been singing the praises of Jeremiah, attacking everybody who was speaking against him, came out and labeled Jeremiah a bandit, a terrorist, that he has seen the truth. Long may the truth last you.
Just hit the subscribe button and like this video.
God don't finally expose Prophet Jeremiah. Man, why they support them? I don't know say this man a bandit. God forbid that. So Prophet Jeremiah, you use Jesus Christ's name to deceive people. You arise. You be banned to be kidnapper. God forbid. Wow! Abomination. Abomination. This is the reason why some Christian society, there are so many evil and abomination in that place. What a life. I know they support bad thing. If I see truth, I will stand for truth. People they complain say, but Mike, why you they support for Jeremiah? Why you they support this pastor? I can't ask myself this question. This man a bandit.
Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fofoyin, aka Papa J, you are a pathological liar, a very big bloody liar. Remember you told us, share this video everybody, you told us that your miracle soap is NAFDAC approved.
People ask, Jeremiah want to use miracle soap, this one. Everywhere I wonder, are you not tired of suffering? Now listen carefully. This soap NAFDAC approved, NAFDAC number is this soap.
Hey, it's NAFDAC approved, NAFDAC approved. See the press statement that NAFDAC released or NAFDAC released that your miracle nonsense product, none of it is NAFDAC approved. Liar, liar, man, fire, 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 liar. You ungodly men, you are pathological liars. You try to cover your tracks to make your nonsense miracle soap look so good. So you lie that your miracle soap is NAFDAC approved. Now see the press release. Shame, 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 devil, shame, shame on you, Shame on you. I don't know who is advising you. I keep saying this. You know, you need to fire your advisor because that advisor don't love you, Papa G.
Pastor Jeremiah.
Very dark man is making a.
Why you not go court? Every day lawyer saying they find you, they find on that chair, find table, find everywhere, they not see. What's up? You change your mind. Wait, Pastor. You can't change your mind. You know if you can't lawyer, may they go there. But wait. Not be you start this court here. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue. You sue finish. You know it's a very dark man now Sunday. You sue. He follow suit because he know they fear. Right. So why you not can go as you not go court? Lawyer supposed represent you. You send Jesus. A very bad boy. You send Jesus. He's good. You gonna go here on Sunday. Jesus will stay. We send the Lord to go fight our battle. You see this Oyibo Jesus who that they play. Oyibo people, they're wicked though. This their Jesus who that they play. So the day when they go charge you na fee. Na don't go fee pay. They don't pack oye, still. Now if you pay this Oyibo Jesus who that they play. Very dark man they call you, sir. Go answer. Go.
Pastor Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, your lawyer is a big fool. He has no sense. He don't know what he did. In fact, I'm not sure he finished from law school because what he's saying is going to put you in trouble. If care is not taken, that your daddy Gio, that your daddy status is going to go down the drain. VDM is going to roll both of you in the mud. Poto is going to drag both of you. Everything your lawyer is saying does not make sense. First of all, he was late to court. How can you travel all the way from Delta State or wherever you are coming from on the day of your trial? You were given a time of 9 a.m. You said you were on air, that you are not feeling fine. That is why you didn't come on time. Okay, those miracle water, all this one, it no give you, make you drink, make it heal you. You are still sick on trial of a man of God that claims to have all these healing powers. Abi, you were sick, you didn't come on time. Secondly, you said that VDM forged the receipt that he used in purchasing all those things. Are you daft? Something that a lot of people have. A lot of people have ordered from this man online. I know people personally that have ordered from him. They can bring in evidences from every corner. The same thing. As far as you have ordered online, it's the same receipt they will give you. So you are saying trash. You said forged it. When there are millions of other people who have purchased this thing with similar receipt. Forged it how? And you said that the products that they brought, that it is manipulative. It is another product. What are you saying?
So when that the free started 7 years ago, let me cost now the cost. Let me shake pay and shake pay from morning to night. That the free shut out, that the free how they touch the anointed. Oh, they are men of God, that the free shut out. No cost, NAFDAC don't put on this anointed eye. But let me tell you something, no be only Jeremiah they sell water and soap. Some they sell coconuts, some they sell oil, some they sell water, many they sell water, may they go carry all, may they not carry only Jeremiah, may they go carry every. May I go check the NAFDAC? How NAFDAC says? I understand you want to sell bottled water. NAFDAC can verify that this bottled water is clean. It has low impurities. This is the mineral content. But the problem is, NAFDAC cannot verify whether the water they do miracle. So NAFDAC cannot put their stamp on a miracle water. NAFDAC.
Finally, what I want to say, of all the people that reacted, I had a pain in my heart when that woman was making fun of Jesus. Now, this is why these people, what they do should give you concern if you're a Christian. Now, I see that young lady making fun of Jesus and making it look like Jesus is a scam, as if Jesus is fake, because they have given people a reason to mock Jesus, a reason to doubt the authenticity of our claims and what we profess in our faith about Jesus. See, there are so many people who have left the church, not because Jesus offended them. Now, in the first place, they didn't find Jesus. They were supposed to be introduced to Jesus even in the church where they got to. Do you know there are people who came to churches not because they came to look for Jesus, they came for miracle. Now, if they have been in the right place, yes, Jesus do give miracles. Jesus does miracles. But the first thing that any heaven-minded person should give to anyone, no matter how desperately the person needs miracle, should be Jesus. If they have found Jesus first, the miracles could come later. Now, nobody finds Jesus and something like the disappointment of not receiving miracles takes that person away. No, it's not possible. It's not possible. Rather, when people come, when they come for miracle, they can get the miracle and they throw your Jesus back at you. He becomes your Jesus. Now, so many people came to church. They didn't find Jesus. They found the prophet. They found the pastor. They found the general overseer. Because the prophet has become more prominent in the mind of these people than Jesus. And somehow the prophet may lie, just like these people now say that they didn't tell anybody about NAFDAC. They are lying. All right? They are lying. And the prophet can lie. The prophet can cheat. The prophet can deceive. The prophet, no matter how smooth or good or smart he is, the prophet can also fall. The prophet can make mistake. Now, and because we have projected ourselves before their eyes as being infallible, as being, the miracle worker, once there is any form of, mistake in the heart of these people who have trusted you, they have trusted you and they have given you, enough of their trust. And sometimes you fail them. They will leave. And when they leave, they begin to condemn the church as if it was the church that failed them. They will leave out the imperfect individuals who projected themselves as being perfect. And they will generalize things that as if Jesus had offended them. Now, this woman could pass as one of them. Maybe she was scammed by one of these people. And so she concluded that Jesus is a white man. Jesus is a scam. That is how she presented Jesus. Well, anyway, we'll keep on talking. And as I'm speaking, I'm also speaking to you. Don't be desperate for miracle. I think you should be more desperate for Jesus than the miracle that you are seeking for. Be more desperate for Jesus. When you have found Jesus, Jesus has power to do all things. Now you see, somebody was asking in the comment section, who can introduce her to a good church where she could go for deliverance? Hey, now, how will anybody introduce you to any church? Some persons already have started, introducing her to one person, introduced her to John Anosike, Now, you don't need that kind of introduction. What you need first is Jesus. When you found Jesus, snuggle close to Jesus, get closer to Jesus. Make Jesus your first person. Let him be the first in your heart. Now, you may discover that at the end of the day, that thing which you are looking for deliverance for, you may not actually need deliverance at all. Depending on how matured you are, depending on how serious, depending on how close you get to Jesus. Now, but if you then continue with Jesus, and it is a case that somebody must join you in prayers, now you would have known by the witness of the Holy Spirit who to talk to. And you may not even need to go far. A brother, a sister can hold hands with you, and depending on who the both of you are, that matter can be settled. But don't go about looking for where they will see visions for you and prophesy on your head. Those things are the reasons why so many families have been destroyed. I don't know if I'm shouting. If I'm not shouting, say hallelujah in the comment section. God bless you. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, don't leave this video without liking it. Press the share button, send it to somebody else. Give us your subscription if you have not done so before, and hit the bell icon so that whenever we release a new video, you will be among those that will get the notification from Google first. Shalom.